Alright, hello and welcome to a WGGE Smith 23 cast. Here right now I have kind of a fun cast that we're doing. It's a bunch of high-level players playing Banning Draft. As you can see, there's no real, teams other than a couple complexity on Hellborn. I really like Banning Draft games because, since the whole hero pool isn't available, get to kind of see some heroes that we don't see all the time. Teams just can't run their normal strategies. Plus, since it's not a scrim, they're more likely to kind of have fun with it. So, let's see, the first bans, Rhapsody and Magebane. Apparently, not even Fate likes Magebane. So he's out of there. Ophelia and Cthulhu Font get banned out. Pretty strong junglers there, but of course there's Solstice. Solstice brings a lot of issues to people. Not a whole lot of people like her. Just real strong, fast jungler, really good ganks, a lot of damage late game. As you can see there, Swindamelon's kind of not super happy about the Solstice pick, but that's alright. Let's see. Legion
Deadwood.
picking up Deadwood. Swindle's really been liking Deadwood in competitive play lately too. Is a really good initiator with his Falcon Punch, the Willowmaker. Just a lot of burst physical damage, and really nice thing about it is since it is physical damage, it'll go through a shrunken head. So even when your carries into the late game do have that magic immunity, they still can take a lot of damage. So it's pretty nice. Engineer is been a pretty staple pickup lately for a support hero, just because his spells not only they do a lot of damage early with the Kagan turret, but his ultimate, even late game, compared to other supports, does a lot of damage. Oogie, which I don't think I've ever seen in a competitive game, gets picked up, can get really tanky, almost like a Zephyr or Armadon or Electrician, and just do a lot of damage while not dying. Just pretty much puts out a lot of damage simply by existing. Puppet Master, carry I've seen from time to time, more so earlier. He kind of falls off. He doesn't have an escape mechanism like some carries that get played today. But he does have some really good disables, and Hellborn rounds out their lineup with Pyro, Madman. Madman, a carry that used to get picked up. Does a lot of physical damage late, but can also be pretty effective early with his spells, and Pyro, all around good nuker. The last pickups for Legion: Nomad, Hammerstorm, and Riftwalker. Hammerstorm Engineer is just a really strong lane, so no real surprises there. Riftwalker is, I would say, probably the best initiator that was available in this banning draft, especially with kind of like Hellbringer. Really strong initiation without the need for a portal key, so that's always really nice to have. Nomad, who after the change to his Wanderer spell, has been seeing a little more action in competitive games, just because it's a lot easier to get some last hits. Alright, so they're starting up the game. We'll see who goes where. Solstice probably in the jungle. Madman, when he used to get picked up by old Fnatic MSI, Fresh Bro playing him, he would usually go the suicide lane, just because with his stalk he's just really hard to kill. So we'll see if that's where he goes, the suicide lane. I would assume you're gonna have a Hammer Engineer mid, just because that's just too strong pretty much to not pick up. Does look like this Madman's going to the suicide lane. Kind of surprised that he doesn't have any wards on him to block the pool. Nomad being played by Zai, going kind of suicide lane. Engineer's coming up here to with some wards, maybe to probably give to Nomad so he can block the pool. So no real surprise there. Puppet in the short lane to farm. So let's see. Are we rounding out here? Oogie mid. That kind of makes sense. Oogie, I think, can benefit a lot from levels and farm. The only problem is Hammer's going mid, and you gotta think that Engineer's gonna be making his way mid. So Oogie's probably not gonna have the best time. I'm a little surprised that Riftwalker is down here with Deadwood. Deadwood, another hero that a fast level 6 is really nice to have, because you know, just gives you your ultimate earlier, and that's when you become really dangerous and deadly. But then again, I mean, where else where else would you put Riftwalker? You know, you don't want to tri-lane mid. I mean, she could go up top, but I don't know, just kind of awkward. So probably doing the best that they can. Oh, maybe some initiation here mid. No, just a casual kick stun coming out from Engineer. I think the only problem with real problem with Riftwalker down bottom is she's not real great at harassing. Stun coming out onto Engineer from Pyro. Counter stun by Hammer, keg stun, and Pyro's gonna be fine. Actually, Engineer taking a lot of damage from Oogie. But back to my point was, you know, Riftwalker doesn't have the greatest harass capabilities early game. You know, not like Glacius or an Luna. Yeah, she can't really zone Madman out and keep him from getting experience. Yeah, he's not gonna get any farm against Deadwood, but you know, he's probably not really gonna die either. They don't have a way to lock him down all that well, and yeah, she can't really push him out of lane either. Let's see. So we did see Pyro rotate middle to help out Oogie, which makes sense. Oh, just checking the rune. I thought maybe Pyro was heading bottom, which would have been kind of odd. You know, actually, oh wow, Puppet's really harassing Nomad up here. Let's see, 2 points into that Whiplash, none into the Puppet hold, 2 into the show. So really just like every time that Madman comes up to last hit, oh, damage going out onto Oogie. He's gonna be fine. But yeah, that Nomad not having a real great time up against Puppet Master top. Puppet Master just throwing out a lot of harassment. So that is kind of one of the bad things. Melee versus ranged lane. It's tough to get farm sometimes. Oh, looks like oh, nice keg stun by Engineer to save their lives. Still in a little bit of trouble? No. But that Solstice was coming in for a gank, but Engineer with a really good keg stun to stop her. That probably would have been a dead Engineer. Hammer stun. Turret onto Oogie. Getting real low. Pyro with a nice stun. Oogie maybe gonna... Nope, not quite make it. Madman coming in from the side. Hammer Storm just about dead. Oh, one more auto attack. Couldn't take Hammer out. Madman with some nice roaming mid. He's only level 3, but again, his spells do a lot of damage early game. So, oh, Nomad got really low too up top. Madman's still hanging out mid, maybe looking for a kill on Hammer. Engineer is back at base, so now might be a good time to go. I mean, Hammer's awfully out of mana. It's not like he can stun to stop you. Oh, Pyro misses the stun. That would have landed. They probably would have gone in there. Nomad now picking up a timely regen rune. Go back top, Riftwalker finding Madman in the woods, but he doesn't have enough mana to really do too much to her. Let's take a look at the farm. Deadwood, 32 and 14. No real surprise there. Hatchet on Deadwood and in the log. So it's pretty hard to miss last hits with Deadwood. Nomad with nice harassment onto Puppet Master. Oh, we got some action in mid. Oogie going down almost. Not quite. One more auto attack would have done it. Pyro getting real low too. But there we had Riftwalker roaming mid as well. So leaving this Deadwood down bottom to get some solo experience. Really kind of surprised that the three of them couldn't take out Oogie. But yeah, he's even for an intelligence hero, he just has a lot of life. Deadwood just hit 6, so if he can catch Madman getting a little too close, yeah, I would expect a Willowmaker followed by an Uproot to come out and take him out. But Madman knows that, so he's probably gonna do his best to stay out of punching range. Solstice rotating mid, looking for a gank here probably. Do they have any wards up to see that she came into their jungle? No, it doesn't look like it. All they have are they might have seen her with this lane ward here. So she's just gonna do their jungle, put her in a better position to gank if the opportunity arises. Oh, Puppet Master does end up taking out Nomad up top. Looks like, yep, Puppet was 6. Used the Voodoo Puppet, and just a lot of burst damage. Oh, action going down in mid. We had Minuts going down on Oogie, but Solstice and Pyro get a counter kill onto Engineer. Double damage on Hammerstorm. So they didn't really feel like diving him in the tower when he has double damage room activated. Bottom lane is getting pushed with Deadwood and Riftwalker taking out the tower. One last hit. Oh, Glyph was hard to see. It's strange. But let's see. So now Madman, that frees up a little room for him to farm probably. So that'll be good for him. Uh-oh. We've got the Rotten Grass, the Deadwood Punch coming out, and there goes Oogie. Madman with possibly a counter kill on either of these heroes. No, just not enough levels and damage to really take him out. We've got Pyro coming up top, maybe able to a good Puppeteer's hold onto Nomad. Pyro stun coming out of the wave. One more auto attack, and Nomad goes down again to Puppet Master. So Puppet Master really doing some good work up on this top lane. Let's see, Solstice. It is night now, so she'll have a little different spells. We've got Hammer and Engineer roaming through the jungle. Oh, trying to take out the courier. Well, maybe they were looking for Solstice. Maybe just got distracted by the courier. Just looked a little too tempting. But yeah, that is one thing about Solstice. How she changes between night and day. I prefer the daytime Solstice. I think she's a little stronger and can. I feel like she jungles faster. I feel like she ganks better. I would say that the best advantage to nighttime Solstice is oh, we've got the ult coming out from Solstice, and Nomad runs right into it. A lot of damage right there. Puppeteer's hold coming out. Nomad going down a third time. up here to this Puppet Master. So really doing a good job of shutting Nomad down in this game. Oh, Deadwood kind of out of mana, but Madman just not enough damage to really do anything to him. Tower goes down in.
The Legion have destroyed a Hellborn tower.
Okay, I believe for some reason my announcer just caught up and and decided to announce a few things all at once. So that was odd. Don't think I've ever had that happen before. I did notice that the announcer wasn't saying things like the tower's going down, but you know, I was okay. I was dealing with that, and then he decided to come back and catch up. So that's something new. Riftwalker doing some creep pooling to get the lane back under their control. Nice double pull on those creeps. We've got Madman rolling over, but Riftwalker's gonna be fine. We've got some action going down up top. Hammerstone down on Pyro. This should be a dead Pyro. Madman porting in. Solstice, this engineer is looking pretty dead. But here comes Nomad doing some work on Puppet Master. Rotten Grasp comes out with the Deadwood. Can he kill this Madman? No. We've got Puppeteer's Hold. Oh, the ult going down on the Hammerstorm. One more auto attack should do it. Oh, real close. Solstice almost gone. There she goes. We've got Oogie finally rolling in. Ult coming down from Nomad. The Rotten Grasp holding Oogie in place, getting Deadwood out of there. Nomad's looking like he might be in a little bit of trouble. He is out of mana, and down he goes. So a lot of action going down in this Hellborn jungle, backed by the tier 2 tower. So some really deep dives started there from Hammerstorm and Engineer. You know, they got that initial kill on Pyromancer, but then everybody came in and joined the party. How Deadwood looking? He has enough money for his portal key right now, so I would expect him to pick that up very shortly. Engineer putting this nice aggressive ward in the Hellborn jungle. Now that they've pushed the mid and the bottom tower, probably looking to just pressure Hellborn, kind of limit their farming capabilities. So there's a really nice ward from him. Puppeteer's Hold coming down on the Nomad, but just not enough damage to take him. Puppeteer's Show, not Puppet's Hold. Yeah, just kind of chipping him down. This tower top for Legion's getting kind of low. Looks like we're gonna stack some Ancients. That's another thing about Puppet. He's pretty good about taking out Ancient camps with his Whiplash. Nice AoE damage. So we'll see if maybe he looks to clean those up sometime soon. Madman looking for maybe some harassment. Yeah, I thought maybe just can't really do too much. You know, that's the thing. Madman does do a lot of damage early on with his spells. Oh, Oogie getting real low. He turns out he was the one that cleaned up these ancient camps. So that'll be good for Oogie. Nomad going down again to a Puppet Master who actually didn't even use the ult. Solstice looks like she used her ult though. So the punch coming down from Deadwood, the hold, the stun from Hammer, and that's the dead Puppet. So that's really good for Legion. Puppet was getting kinda out of hand up there. Sorta had free reign on the lane. Looks like they might be looking to push the tower. They've got 3 Legion heroes up here. Maybe at least looking to take Solstice's stack. But yeah, Madman can do a lot of damage early with his spells, but even though he didn't get pushed out of lane, I'm kind of surprised at how low of level he is. He's only level 8, as opposed to Deadwood's level 10. He did, you know, rotate mid and try and get ganks there, which is always nice, but But it just seemed like, you know, he wasn't being denied all that much experience bottom lane. But yeah, I mean, he's same level as this Riftwalker. So, it's just not a lot of the damage. Ult coming down from Puppet Masters is probably going to be... Oh, a really nice ult from Nomad. A good invis to get away. Wow. Wow, I'm really surprised Nomad made it out of there. I thought that was going to be another dead Nomad for sure. Oh, yeah, nice wave. I think Pyro just totally missed the wave, maybe. Either that or maybe that was what set off the Nomad ult that stunned both Pyro and Puppet Master. We've got both Hellborn and Legion wards up on this cliff, so the Hellborn heroes know that the Legion heroes are over there. Maybe not this Deadwood, who has picked up his portal key. Dust of Revelation, probably for that for Nomad. I don't think it doesn't look like Puppet's going for a shroud. Nomad or Madman looking to get. I would assume that's going to be a Hellflower. It eventually, a very long eventually, but eventually. I don't know what else you would need two casual scarabs for. Deadwood looking to set up a kill onto this Puppet Master. So really, Puppet Master with 22 armor with this Ring of the Teacher and the Whispering Helm. Really not, and level 11. Really not the best gank, but really nice ult coming in from Riftwalker. So good moves by both Deadwood and Riftwalker to combo down that that Puppet Master. He actually he was controlling the Ice Ogre as well. So that's where he was getting a lot of armor from as well. Just really worried about that Deadwood, that physical Willowmaker, and for good reason, obviously, because Deadwood had it in his mind too that he was gonna take out that Puppet Master. Little push coming from Madman down bottom, as well as 3 heroes from the Legion up top. Looks like they are gonna get this tower right here. Important bottom. Looks like this tower should be denied by Deadwood unless Madman makes a really nice move. He's thinking about it. He's going in. Deadwood's out of mana, but yep, he's just gonna get denied. So nice try from Madman trying to make sure the tower didn't get denied, but in the end, just not enough damage to take it out real quick. Plus the creep wave coming in. Neither hero had any mana left, so Oogie getting real low from doing Ancients again, it looks like. We've got Hammer Engineer rotating mid, but they do get scouted out by that Solstice Illuminate, so revealing them. Let's see, any interesting item pickups. The Astrolabe finished on Riftwalker, so that'll be really nice for their team fight. Madman really, for his first Arcana gets finished, so he's actually, I mean, for being a suicide Madman, some decent farm. You know, he probably will finish his, let's see, what are we, 17 minutes in? I mean, and he's probably just gonna farm faster now. So, I mean, I would expect him to finish his Hellflower in another 5 minutes or so. So that's a pretty good Hellflower for him. Puppet Master with the Whispering Helm route, taking out Oogie between Riftwalker and Deadwood. So yeah, just a lot of burst damage and lockdown coming from those two heroes. Deadwood with his portal key into the Willowmaker and Rotten Grass, then with a Riftwalker ult on top of it. Just does a lot of damage and can hold him down for a long time. Madman getting caught out. Yeah, it was really nice guess there by Hammerstorm that Madman would rotate into this side shop area where his invis ran out, and Big old hammer to the face. Legion kind of pulling away now, despite despite Puppet Master was having some really nice farm, it seems like. But the Hammerstorm and Deadwood are just
destroyed a Legion
crazy,
tower.
crazy with their farm. I'm actually really surprised. Oogie, just getting away from the Rotten Grasp, running away from the Deadwood Nomad combo. Puppets hold, Puppets show going out. Hammerstorm, Shrunken Head to run away, just gonna port out of there, should be just fine. Legion team kind of retreating there. They're kind of out of ultimates. Stun coming down on the Deadwood. Puppets ult and he goes down. Really nice Riftwalker ult coming in. Stunning 3 heroes. She might be dead though because of it. Nomad goes down and then down goes Riftwalker. Did Nomad buy back? Nomad did buy back, I think. Yeah, Nomad bought back. We got Hammer. He came back after porting out. Pyromancer going down. Was that an Engineer buyback too? No, I don't. Engineer didn't go down. Solstice going down as well. So some really nice counter kills coming from that Nomad buyout, and then Hammerstorm just making his way back from his port out and Engineer. So that was really nice. Oh, Kegson coming down on the Puppet Master. He goes down. Madman's in a little bit of trouble. Wow, really nice Nomad ultimate there to set off the stalk from Madman. Set off the Nomad ult. Oogie just didn't want to be there, but got caught in the rotten grass. That was actually really funny. Nomad just goes into the trees and hits his ult. Madman runs into him with his stock on and he sets off the ult. That was pretty nice. That was a really nice move. Legion team pushing this middle tier 2 tower, which they will do easily.
Hellborn tower.
Hellborn still has 3 heroes down. But yeah, I'm really surprised that Puppet Master's farm isn't a lot better than it is. It seems like he was having a really easy time up at top lane. He was pretty much dominating Nomad. Had 3 kills on him, or at least I think. Riftwalker ult coming in, only catching Oogie, but Oogie ulting, getting caught in the rotten grass. Might be in trouble from this Engineer. The Engineer ult coming down. Madman getting really low. Engineer does end up going down. Nice Solstice stun. Rotten Grass is going to catch Solstice. This Nomad, can they do enough damage to her before she gets away? No, Puppeteer's holding coming out. Hammer stun coming in. This is going to be one dead Puppet. Solstice ends up taking out Nomad, but they're just diving her in the face. So this Hammer is just, Hammer's really wrecking face actually. Elder Parasite Shrunken Head build on Hammer. He's got his cleave leveled up pretty well. Oh, this is one dead Pyro too. Yep, just one big hammer to the face. Who's porting in? It's got to be Madman porting in, looking for some counter kills. Do have a Ward of Rev from the Legion team, and he knows it, and he knows he can't take out Hammer. Just too beefy. Hammer at 500 gold per minute. I mean, what? He's 8-0, so I suppose that does give him a lot of gold. 8-0 and 6, so really being active. Plus 134 creep kills. I'm actually really surprised. I wonder if they've probably been stacking the jungle, and he's just been taking it out with his mighty swing. Really helps him farm pretty fast in the jungle. But yeah, I guess I just didn't notice it. There's a lot of action going down, and oh, big Deadwood ultimate on Pyromancer. They tried to catch him out with a stun. They decided, you know what? This poor level 9 Pyromancer up against this level 16 Deadwood. Yeah, I can just ult him and he'll die. Plus the bulwark on negative for Deadwood, increasing the damage output of his ult. Nomad up here might be in a little bit of trouble, farming by himself with Oogie and Solstice coming in. The Solstice ult coming down, not hitting actually, I don't think. The Nomad Sandstorm, can he get away? The Energizer coming out. He's trying, but oh, really nice ult, but just couldn't do it. While that did go on, they did end up taking out Madman in mid, so they actually might look to push this tower. I'm not sure if wow, Hammer's really bringing some pain on this tower. That's double damage. That is double damage. Brute Strength Hammers are really just doing work. Oh, don't let him hit you, team. He's gonna hurt real bad. Oh, that poor engineer. Oh, he really wanted to stay away from that Hammer Storm with the puppet show on him. Oh, but he just couldn't get away. That's always one of the worst things as a support player. If your big farmed carry that you've been babysitting and helping him get up real big damage items all game, he gets puppet showed, and you're standing right next to him and he just crunches you in the face a couple of times. Granted, it can't kill you, but you can get pretty low without dying, so that's always disheartening. Let's see. They actually didn't end up taking any racks here in the middle, so that's good for the Hellborn team. Looking to stack these ancients again, probably cleaned up by Oogie, I would guess. He's been getting quite a bit of the ancient farm. Puppet Master looks like he's going for a shroud, which, I mean, it's a good item on Puppet Master for burst damage, but I don't know. I feel like it's kind of too late. If he wanted to go the Shroud build, he should have done it earlier. Oh, Solstice with a blink coming out. Ult down on Puppet Master. He just goes down real fast. Oogie with his Blade Mail active, and Solstice ult and Pyro ult coming down. Oogie, oh, taking a lot of damage, but tanking up a lot of damage. A lot of AoEs going on down there. Madman trying to chase down Riftwalker. Nomad trying to chase down Pyro. Riftwalker does go down. Pyro goes down as well. Blinked on Nomad, so that's something new. Hammer comes to join the party. Oh, what a crit! What level? Level 3 Rift Shards on this Hammer Storm. Just one big crunch onto Solstice, and tells him what for. All we have is Madman up on Hellborn team, so I would imagine we've got Puppet Master up in 5 seconds. But I would kind of think that this is going to be a rack down for the Legion team. Puppet Master porting in. I was going to say, Hammer Storm stun is down. He might be in a little trouble. The Shrunken Head's probably going to run out pretty soon. Puppeteer's hold show on anybody. Oh, the Energizer coming out, chasing down these two heroes. They might have overstayed their welcome a little bit. This Hammer Storm's in trouble. I do not see him getting out of here. So, but in the meantime, Nomad goes back, takes out the melee barrack, while Hammer Storm, best distraction. Really nice Nomad ult coming down, stunning 3 Hellborn heroes. But unfortunately there were 4. So Nomad does go down. Puppet Master, you know, for the start that he had, I'm surprised that I mean, obviously, it's Deadwood. It's what he does. He finds heroes and he destroys them. But I'm really surprised that for the start he had, he's getting picked off so easily. Solstice ult coming down. Engineer ult really only catching Madman. Madman ends up getting caught out. Looks like Deadwood pushing this top tower, looking to clean up the ranged racks here in mid. So that was weird. The Solstice charge followed by the immediate blink away. Legion does vote to concede. We'll see if that actually goes through. Oh, Nomad with the ult to disjoint a stun, but he did take the pyro ult. Deadwood trying to save him. He will go down. Nomad getting chased. Portal Keys doesn't quite make it out of the base. Oogie chasing him down. Hammerstorm coming out. Nomad just living on the brink of death. Oogie really trying to chase him down. Will eventually get him. Solstice trying to chase down Engineer and Riftwalker, but just getting really slowed. Hammerstorm comes in to join the party. Shrunken Head, crunch, crunch, crunch. One more swing, maybe another swing to take out two more heroes. Madman coming in. Oogie, just why would you get that close to a Hammerstorm? He's so angry. Stun coming down onto Madman. He does Shroud, and that'll be it. So Legion team winning. I think just really that was pretty fun. I think Oogie, I think we saw a little bit of how tanky he can get, and with his the amount of damage that he can put out while absorbing a lot of damage. Puppet Master, I'm really surprised he didn't bring more to the late game. He seemed to be having really good farm, but then Deadwood just decided that it was his job to make Puppet Master have a really bad time, and I would say that he accomplished that indeed. But yeah, so thanks for joining me for this Funcast,
The Legion
and I'll
have
see you next
destroyed
time.
a Hellborn tower. The Legion have destroyed